you to show me.
Should we leave that in?
Were we harmonizing?
Tautomata's realness.
Oh, what?
I was saying Tautomata's realness.
All right, okay.
We wish we could harmonize like that.
Yeah, okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
Hi guys, it's Niall and Tomas from Neil Poir, and we are back with more Melodifestivalen reactions. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Melodifestivalen is here, and it makes me feel very queer. I don't know. I'm trying to make a rhyme out of that there. Yeah, it feels like Christmas to me. I love Melodifestivalen.
It does have a Christmassy vibe, doesn't it?
It's just fun, entertainment, family friendly. Like, it is such a family show in Sweden. Like, I've obviously been, and you just see it take over, like, the Westfield shopping centre right next door to the Strawberry Arena and stuff. It's wild.
I think the Swedes love Melfest even more than they love Eurovision, and they love Eurovision. So
yeah, like Melfest, bring it on. But we had Deltävling 2 on Saturday. Now, it was Super Saturday, so there was lots going on. I can tell you, we've not watched these performances yet. We've no idea how they were. I'm going to watch the show later on, but we're going to watch these performances first. So the first direct till final artist for this heat was Erik Segerstedt with the song Show Me What Love Is. We are going to get...
Sorry. I can't do it.
Show me.
I'm like Miranda. I can't not do it.
Yeah, you are basically a real life Miranda, for sure. Anyway, before we get into this video, please remember to check out neilpoir.com. You can follow us, you can like, subscribe here on YouTube, and you can also check out all the playlists. So please help us out. We love it. Thank you. So Erik Segerstedt, let's see if you can show us what love is.
Melodi nummer 3. Text och musik. Mattias Andreasson, Pontus Söderman och artisten själv, Erik Segerstedt.
Okay, the pronunciation was okay. Oh, fun.
Oh, straight into it.
Okay, it's fine.
I've been out selling pieces of my soul.
Good voice.
Only to stand in darkness on my own. I never thought I'd find someone like you. Filling the void inside me like you do.
Is Sweden just full of good-looking people? Like, what's going on?
I'm really loving the vocal.
I wouldn't want to be right. 'Cause you put flame in my heart.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The staging is giving me a little bit of a Coldplay vibe.
Yeah. It could be a Coldplay song if it had a little more electronical influences.
At least he's got more charisma than Coldplay. I'm not a Coldplay fan.
I love Coldplay.
Of course you do. He sounds great.
This is how you... I was going to say this is how you serve pants. This is how you serve attitude. This is the energy that you want.
And this is sat down, like, stationary as well. Like, there is energy here.
Yeah. And they're just having a great time.
Into the crowd.
Yeah.
Confetti. Yeah, very Coldplay vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
this looks like a winter reprise with the confetti.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like the close-up of his eyes at the end. It's a nice touch.
Yeah, okay. That was Erik Segerstedt with Show Me What Love Is. Thomas, let's go to you. Did he show you what love is?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He showed me what love is. He's a good-looking man, isn't he?
I think Sweden's just full of them. Like,
yeah, like, okay, it's something in the water there. I really, really enjoyed this. I did not expect it. I was like, Show Me What Love Is. I was like, oh, this is going to be our typical love song, which it kind of is. But it was so good. The vocal was perfection from start to finish. The charisma, the passion, the fun. You could just tell that they were having a good time. It's almost like they were at a gig instead of a competition, and they were just playing one of the fan favorite songs.
Just vibing.
Yeah. The crowd was loving it. I was loving it. They were loving performing it. It just looked, and I think it's got a good hook. It's memorable. It's catchy. It's easy. It's the sort of song. I'm not going to say it's not like the most poppy song. So in that sense, it's not like your typical Melfest pop song, but it has that typical Melfest quality where you know that it's well written, it's well produced, it's not over the top, and it just feels like something that you could put on the radio and it would be a hit. I liked the staging. And here's the thing with a band, when you put a band on a stage, that's often difficult to stage it at Eurovision. We've seen bands often not doing too well. Because when you have, your guitarist and your drummer and your pianist on a stage, there's not a lot that you can do to make that look impressive. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yep.
You could put your piano on fire, but how many times can you do that before it starts getting boring? But I feel like the way that they staged it, it worked. It was simple, and I feel like this is pretty much the way to do it. I also really, but that it's not a guarantee for success, because if you look at Joker Out, I thought that was fantastic staging. It was almost like watching a gig of theirs. Great performance from them, and then they still sort of like kind of flopped a little bit in the televotes, which I don't really understand. So it's not a guarantee for success, but I think they really did a great job here. This is going on the playlist.
High praise
indeed. Going on the playlist. And I feel like out of the three that we've listened to so far, we're obviously going to be doing another one from this heat. But in between Jon Lundvik and
Maya Ivarsson.
Yeah, Maya. In between Jon, Maya, and this one feels like the least typical Swedish song. We're bored of it. It feels sort of like it's a safe song, but it still feels like it's some sort of something different for them. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I really like. I didn't expect it, but I really, really love that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the stage, and I thought it was nice, simple, and effective. It's just a gig, really set up.
Yeah.
And it's really impressive to be able to get that sort of attitude out when you're very stationary for the vast majority of the song. Like, that's difficult to do. Some people struggle to get charisma out whilst doing all sorts of gimmicks and acrobatics sometimes. So to get that when you're just sat at piano singing away, pretty damn impressive from Erik. I will say it's not my favorite song straight away. I feel like this is one that is more of a grower for me. Like, yes, it's good, it's well written, it's slick, it's easy to listen to. It just doesn't fully grab me. I feel like this needs a few more listens to work for me. I don't know why, but it's just not quite 100%, but that doesn't take away from it being any good or not. I feel like I agree with you. This doesn't feel typically Swedish. It's almost, but it's still just pop perfection, like Sweden do. But it just doesn't have this like stereotypical Swedish sprinkle on it. Like it does. You know? Do you know what I mean?
It's
like
not, because it's not like because I mentioned Jon Lundvik from Heat 1, which is also pop, which is very typical Swedish, but it's completely different.
Yeah. I wonder if that comes down to this feeling more like Coldplay rather than something else. Obviously, quintessentially English band. Very, very set sort of feel they've got. I mean, I've seen them live. They are fantastic live. They're just, again, not my favorite type of music. They've got some really good songs, though. But yeah, it's that sort of vibe you're getting, and I wonder if that's why it doesn't feel Swedish. Like, I don't know. This could be an interesting one for Sweden to send because of that. You wouldn't necessarily be able to get that. Sweden just sing the same song in a different key every year or whatever accusations people said. It is different, but it's still pop and it's still radio friendly. It could be a hit. You know, it won the Heat. You know, so that tells you something at the same time. So interesting.
I feel like there was, for me, it's just, you know how sometimes people say there's magic on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's sort of what I got. I can understand when you say like it's not typically my genre of music, so it'll need a couple of listens. But I also know you, and I also know that when you say that, you usually get there in the end.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming in a couple of weeks' time we'll be talking about this one again for some reason, and you're going to tell me that you've started loving it. It was just it worked, and obviously by the time that you're seeing this, we've released our reaction video to Ireland's entry, which we both sort of felt like was a bit lackluster. The performances felt a bit like a lack of energy there. And I was looking at this and I thought, this is the energy that I want from a performance. And obviously it is a massive stage and a massive production, and you cannot compare Melfest to Eurosong. But that energy, again, that has to come from within you. The energy as a performer does not come from production of the TV show. It comes from you. And they were just bursting with energy, all of them. And the way that they were interacting with each other, the way that they went to the satellite stage and then just did their little thing there. And of course, it wouldn't be Melfest and it wouldn't be Sweden if they didn't throw in a confetti cannon, even though this isn't a winner reprise. But they were like, let's bring out the confetti anyway, because camp sells.
That's another Coldplay thing. Like, there's so much confetti at a Coldplay gig. So I can. Yeah. And even the way the jacket had and the jeans had paint splatters on it, I was like, this is just. It's almost stealing Coldplay's act a little bit. You know, it's just like, that is what you do. Cool, we'll do it too. Like,
copy paste.
Basically, but it worked to a certain degree for sure. So, no complaints about it at all. Okay. Interesting. How would you rank this compared to Maya and Jon?
I don't know. I really did like Maya, but I would rank that one third, I think. And then I'm torn because I really did look. Jon Lundvik is a fantastic singer. That vocal really, really impressed me last week when we listened to it. It's a very catchy song. Is it slightly less original than this one? Yes, but I don't think that's a bad thing. You sort of know what to expect with Sweden anyway. So, and you either love it or you hate it. I loved it. I don't care that Sweden sends pop song after pop song. It doesn't bother me one bit. If they're good at what they're doing, then let them send.
I want
pop
more.
Song.
Give it more.
Exactly.
Inject it into me.
But I'm really struggling. Which one do I prefer?
So I think I would put Jon third and Erik and Maya in a joint second for me, with Maya edging it into second place.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give the edge to John for now. But it might change. This one is definitely more up my street, but I do always keep thinking, even if you're asking my personal favorite, I do always keep thinking in terms of Eurovision. How would it look at Eurovision? So in that sense, John has the edge, I would say.
Okay.
But
well,
great sounds.
Let us know what you think. Comments are down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, neilpwatt.com to follow us on social media. Send a voice memo. Find all the playlists. Whatever you want to do, it can all be done there in one handy webpage. Isn't that fantastic? And we will see you for Clara Hamilstrom on our next reaction episode. I'm so excited. See you then. Bye.
Bye.